Graduation is still months away, but right now high school seniors and college students need to be applying for financial aid. And this afternoon on Denver 7, the Denver Scholarship Foundation will be answering your questions about the process. Here's Katie LaSalle.
Diana Madriz, lead college advisor at Manual High School for the Denver Scholarship Foundation's Future Center, is here now. Diana, so great to have you. Can you start by telling us all a little more about the Denver Scholarship Foundation and how you help students each year?
Thank you so much for having me, Katie. The Denver Scholarship Foundation is a nonprofit organization here in Denver that supports Denver public schools in getting exposure to college access, information about resources, college exposure, and ultimately also supports financially with our scholarship to any college partner in Colorado.
So what's it been like with the pandemic this year? How are families and students overall coping?
Absolutely. Obviously, the pandemic has hit families financially, socially, emotionally. There's a lot of different shifts and changes, but Denver Scholarship Foundation is definitely committed to making sure that the information is still getting to families, that families still feel supported and informed about the opportunities that are coming after high school. So we definitely want to keep encouraging families. There's a lot of different things, and so students can definitely feel a little discouraged. We're definitely trying to continue as many virtual exposure events, as much information one-on-one virtually as we can.
So great to hear. We have a call center actually coming up today to really help with the process of applying for financial aid if families, students need it. Who should call in?
Absolutely. So if you are a senior in any Denver public school, if you are a family member that has questions about how to fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, or CASFA, which is the Colorado application for state financial aid, we definitely encourage you to call. We're going to have different Denver DSF employees who are experts in the financial aid process answer questions about what information should you gather, when should you apply, how do you actually fill out the application, in any type of situations that you may encounter with the application. So we definitely encourage anyone who wants free money to go to college to definitely give us a call so that we can answer any questions.
That'll be so helpful. And last question for you, with everything else going on this year, why is continuing education just still so critical?
Yeah, great question. And we tell students this all the time. The pandemic at some point is going to be over, and we want to make sure that families and students are set up for the best success that they can possibly have. And we know that education for a lot of our families, for me, for example, was definitely a changing factor in what I was able to do with my future and provide not only financial but career security for myself. And so we want to make sure that students and families have that option. And we know that an education can allow families, especially during this pandemic, to have a little bit more sense of security with those financial and social factors.
Diana Madriz, lead college advisor at Manual High School. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Katie.
And again, anyone can call in for help on their financial aid forms this afternoon, regardless of what school district you're in. The number is 303-777-7492. The phone lines will be open from 4 to 5:30 this afternoon.